From the death of two brothers caused by a lightning strike, to a mother and son taking a selfie right before takeoff on the doomed Malaysia Airlines flight MH17, we take a look at 13 haunting photos taken moments before tragedy. Number 13. Lightning Strike Brothers. Two brothers pose for a photo in Sequoia National Park, moments before getting struck by lightning in August 1975. 2 seconds after Mary McQuilkin snapped this shot of her brothers posing on top of Morro Rock in Sequoia National Park, California, a powerful lightning bolt struck them both. A hiker just outside the frame was killed, and Sean, on the left, eventually also died from complications associated with his injuries. Michael McQuilkin, on the right, survived. The family was hiking in the Sierra Nevada during August 1975 when the incident occurred. Number 12. Bridge Suicide. A newspaper photographer was trying to take a quick snap of a heavy fog that had blanketed the bridge, but instead captured a couple's suicide leap. The photographer had been standing on a viewing platform ready to take a snap of the fog-shrouded bridge across the Wuhan Yangtze River in Wuhan, at Hubei province in central China. Number 11. Politician Killer. This is the chilling moment a politician inadvertently photographs his killer in the background of a family snapshot, a split second before he's gunned down. Reynaldo Dagsa, a counselor in Manila in the Philippines, was killed in front of his family moments after he pressed the shutter while taking the New Year's Day portrait, as his daughter, wife, and mother-in-law stand smiling outside their home. The killer walks up behind the group and takes aim. Number 10. Omagh Bombing. The red vehicle in the background of the photo was a car bomb that went off moments after this picture was taken, killing 29 people, injuring about 220 others, including the photographer. The two subjects of the photo survived the blast. This was the highest death toll from a single incident at the time. Telephoned warnings had been sent out about 40 minutes beforehand, but they were inaccurate, and police had inadvertently moved people toward the bomb. Number 9. Regina Kay Walters. This photo shows 14-year-old Regina Kay Walters before being killed by serial killer Robert Ben Rhodes, who toured the country in an 18-wheeler equipped with a torture chamber. He took the photo in an abandoned barn after cutting off her hair and making her wear the black dress and heels seen here. She was killed moments after. Number 8. Christopher Mccandless. Mccandless had grown tired of modern life and decided to spend some time alone in the Alaskan wilderness. Mccandless chronicled his time in the wilderness using photographs and diary entries, all the way until his death from a possible mixture of accidental poisoning and starvation. This photo, taken by Mccandless on a timer, shows him holding a sign that read, "I have had a happy life, and thank the Lord. Goodbye, and may God bless all." Number 7. Pawel Cashen. Cashen would often perform jaw-dropping stunts with friends in dangerously high places. Despite being somewhat well known for his amazing talents in free-running, Cashen unfortunately made a fatal error during one session. The remarkable photo above shows Pawel Cashen just moments after he lost his balance after landing from a backflip off a wall. Cashen died following a 16-story drop. Number 6. Lady Diana with passengers and driver. The death of Diana, Princess of Wales, was a highly controversial incident marked by an uncertainty as to the direct cause of the crash and accusations of a cover-up. An inquest judged that the paparazzi drivers in the vehicles ahead had contributed to the accident. This photo was taken by one of the paparazzi photographers in front of the vehicle, only moments before the fatal crash. Number 5. Petra and Gary Slock. This photo wouldn't be particularly eerie, were it not for the fact that it was taken aboard the doomed Malaysia Airlines flight MH17. The plane was allegedly shot down by pro-Russian separatists on July 17, 2014. Everyone on board flight MH17 was killed in the attack. Gary Slock and his mother Petra took this selfie right before takeoff, making them among the victims of the tragedy. Number 4. Janne Wicker. Wicker and her pilot Charlie Schwenker were performing for thousands of people at the Vectron Dayton Air Show before the biplane crashed in a fiery explosion, killing both wing walker and rider. The maneuver leading to the crash involved the plane ascending into a loop so that Wicker was sitting on the wing of the upside-down plane. For unknown reasons, the wing upon which Wicker was sat banked sharply to the ground, and the plane hit the ground shortly after. Number 3. Dutch service technicians. A group of 4 technicians were conducting routine maintenance on one of the several wind turbines in the Netherlands. While in a gondola next to the turbine, a fire suddenly broke out, quickly making the only escape completely inaccessible. 2 of the technicians became stuck at the top of the turbine, which soon became totally engulfed in flames. One victim chose to jump down. The other was found inside the charred husk of the turbine by a firefighter team later that day. This photo shows the 2 technicians embracing, only moments before one of them jumped down. Number 2. President John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy was the 35th President of the United States from 1961 until his infamous assassination in November 1963. While on a political trip to Texas, President John F. Kennedy was shot once in the throat, once in the upper back, and once in the head. The above photo was taken only seconds before the shots were fired. Number 1. R. Bud Dwyer. Serving as the 30th Treasurer of the state for 6 years before his death in 1987. Only moments after this photo was taken, Dwyer committed suicide by shooting himself with a revolver at a news conference in Harrisburg. The incident became notorious for having been broadcast live on television across Pennsylvania. Dwyer had been convicted of receiving a bribe from a firm trying to gain a government contract. Throughout the court case, Dwyer maintained his innocence, and it later emerged after his death that he had actually been framed for the whole thing.